Hi guys, I'm Alicia. Welcome to the Bar and Body Studio. I've had a request today for a lower abs workout. So that is exactly what we are going to do. You will need a Pilates ball today, just a small Pilates ball. If you don't have one, don't worry. You could use a cushion, a small cushion, or a head pillow. You can fold it in half because you're just going to place it under the base of your spine. So we're just going to start with a very small warm up to get nice and warm in that body. Let's go. So just let's get warmed up through that body. It's just going to be a nice quick warm up. Inhale, exhale, rolling the shoulders back and down. Let's connect breath to that body for 4, for 3, for 2. Last one. We're just going to squat and we're going to press, squat, reach. Good. Inhale, exhale. As we squat, we just want to place that body weight a little bit more through the heels and the balls of the feet, just making sure those knees are tracking in line with the ankles, just warming up through those hips, that lower back here. You've got 4 more. 4, for 3, for 2. Good. Last one. We hold it here. Let's take it out, then in, take it out, then in, take it out. Keep this quite small and compact. You've got 4 more. 4, 3, keep that belly button pulled to the spine. Last one. Good. You're going to take it a little bit wider. Let's go reach, reach. So a little bit twist through the waistline here. Just 4 more. 4, for 3, for 2. Good. Last one. Bringing those feet hip distance apart. Just place the hands onto the thighs. Start to scoop out the abs and gently start to roll up through the spine. That head is the last thing to come up. Good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Good. Let's get started. So lower abs workout today. So you are going to use a small Pilates ball, but if you don't have one, you are use just a cushion underneath your tailbone. So we're just going to start without the ball or a cushion today. So it's just really important about how we engage the abdominals. So everyone always says to me, I want to get lower abdominals, but it's really important to know how to engage the abdominals, zipping out through those abs. So you're just going to start in that neutral spine, and I just want you to take your hands onto your abdominals. Just relax that upper body. Feet are hip distance apart, flat to the floor, so 90 degrees in those legs. Exhale, you're just going to tilt the pelvis. Inhale, you're going to release. Exhale, we're going to tilt. Inhale, release. So as you exhale, tilt. Try not just to think about exhaling and sinking into that body. No tension in the upper body. I just want you to literally tilt the pelvis and pull the belly button into the spine. Exhale, we just tilt. Inhale, release. Just because we are going to use this kind of tipping position as we come onto the ball or your cushion, just to help engage those lower abs. You've got 4. Exhale, 3. Also really good for warming up that lower back and those lower abs. 2. Good. This one, exhale. Just want you to tuck and hold it. Now just take little tuck, tuck, tuck. 8. Stay long and tall through the crown of that head. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good. So from here, you're just going to grab your small Pilates ball or your cushion. Now you're just going to hug your knees into your chest, lift up the tailbone, and so you're just going to place that ball just on the base of your spine or your cushion. Just take it underneath the lower part of the back, just to elevate your hips off the ground, because it's just going to help you find that tuck. It's going to help you find that engagement through those lower abs. So as you've lifted up, you've taken your ball underneath the base of the spine or your cushion, and you're just going to hug your knees into your chest. So naturally, the knees just come into the chest. Taking your hands slightly wider than your mat, and just shrug the shoulders away from your ears. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, want to pull your belly button into the ball, into your spine, into your cushion. And now don't release that belly button. You're just going to bring your knees in line with your hips. And you're going to take your shins and just keep them parallel to the ceiling. Exhale, dropping from the hip. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Now, because the hips are elevated off the ground, I don't want you to touch the floor. I want you to exhale as you lower. I want you to inhale to lift. So we are not touching the floor here. I want you to focus on your breath to movement. And as you exhale, start to lower, I want you to focus on pulling your belly button and your lower abdominals further down into the ball. Inhale to lift, exhale, inhale to lift. So it's all about finding that breath and that connection in the body with your lower abs. Exhale to lower. Because if you don't know how to connect, you're not going to switch them on and you're not going to work them. Exhale, we lower down for 2. Now make sure we're dropping from the hip here, not from the knee. So those legs stay at 90. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Here we go. Drop for 2. Lift for 2. Lower for 2. Lift for 2. 4 more. Exhale, lower. Lift. 2 more. Lift for 2. Last one. Lower for 2. You're going to lift, lift, hold it. So shins are still parallel to the ceiling. Exhale, you extend your right for 2 and center for 2. Exhale, extend the left. So you're just alternating here with those legs. Exhale, extend with the right. Now again, your pelvis, your hips, they are just slightly elevated off the ground. So it's just helping you find that tuck here slightly. So as you extend the leg, I want you to focus on zipping out through your abs. So as if you're just done your zip up on your jeans or your trousers, I want you to do your zip out of your abs. Exhale. So you're going to fully extend the leg, pull the belly button and those lower abs deeper into the spine. Zip it up. Inhale to lower. You've got 4 more. Exhale, 3. No tension in the upper body. 2. Last one. You are going to extend that leg, hold it. Now your opposite foot is bent. Your leg is bent, sorry, and your foot just connects to the inside of the leg. Exhale, drop an inch, lift an inch, drop an inch, lift an inch. Now this is so tiny, it is compact, it's not a big movement. We want to find resistance. So as we lower again, pull the abs in deeply. Pelvis is not moving, it is slightly tucked still. Exhale, you drop an inch, lift an inch, drop an inch, lift an inch. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5. Stay focused on that breath. 4. Keep focused on pulling in those abs. 2 more. Good. Last one. We are going to hug both of your knees in. Now we're going to turn the knees out. Flex your feet so the heels are glued together. Exhale, push those legs out on the diagonal. Inhale, draw them in. And now again, zip out through your abs as you extend the legs. Draw those abs in. Inhale, exhale, take it out for 2. Then in for 2. We take it out for 2. In for 2. Exhale, push it long. Inhale. Here we go, 4 more. Again, no tension through those shoulders. Keep just the relax and take it more through the core. 2 more. So again, it's all about posture here. Exhale, you've got to extend, hold it. Pull those abs in. Let's go. We tap, 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 tap. So again, think about that posture. No tension through the shoulders. Think about pulling those abs in, taking it in the abs. 8, 7, 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Perfect. Just hug both of the knees in. Just take a little circle round. Good. So just releasing through the hip flexors. So we just hug the knees in. You can have a little release here. Just relax that head from shoulder to shoulder. Good. We're going to reset. So belly button, pull it into the spine, then bring those knees back to tabletop. Shins are parallel, scooping out those abs. We're going to extend that other leg, other foot. Knees still at 90. Exhale, drop. Inhale, lift. Drop an inch. Lift an inch. Drop an inch. Lift an inch. Again, just tiny little movements. They are not big. So you want to focus here. The hips are lifted. So it's helping to keep that little tuck of the tailbone. Drop an inch. Lift an inch. Drop an inch. Now we don't want to be letting the abdominals protrude out of the body. So again, you've got to work hard on pulling the abs in. So you pulling those abs in are helping to stabilize through that pelvis. Exhale, drop. Inhale, lift. Drop an inch. Lift an inch. You've got 4. You've got 3. You've got 2. Last one, drop an inch, lift an inch, hug both those knees in. Again, we're going to turn the knees out, flex your feet, come back to that little frogger. We go push for 2, squeeze for 2, push for 2, squeeze for 2. Here we go. We push for 2. We squeeze for 2. Exhale, push for 2. We squeeze. 2 more. Here we go. We push. Inhale. Again, dipping out those abs as you push. Hold it here. Point those toes. Really work hard to keep those legs long. Little change, a little beat of those legs. Change, 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 change. Keep pulling those abs in deep. 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, last one. Good. Hug those knees in. Little circles round. Perfect work, team. Good. Almost there. Good. So just a little circle. Now we're going to reset. Pull that belly button in. Again, bring those knees back to tabletop. So we're going to challenge a little bit here. So you've got to really pull the abs in to connect and to stabilize through your body. Otherwise, you're going to fall off your ball. So option here. We're going to start with one arm in the air. You're just going to bring that arm up in line with the shoulder. Again, no tension through that shoulder. Opposite arm to leg. Exhale, take it out for 2. Then in for 2. So this is your stage 1. Exhale. So it's really pulling that belly button into the spine to stabilize, to stay on that ball here. Exhale out for 2. Good. So just challenge yourself here. Exhale. See if you can bring that other arm off the ground. Exhale. Take it out for 2. Don't worry if you are wobbling all over. It's absolutely normal. You can work and build up to this. Exhale. Take it out for 2. In. 4 more. Let's go. Take it out for 2. Then in for 2. Take it out for 2. Then in. Just 2 more to the hold. Exhale. Inhale, we're still zipping out through those abs. We're going to hold it here. Push the shoulders away from your ears. Flex your foot. Go drop. Go drop. A little pause. Keep pulling those abs down into the spine, into that ball, into your cushion. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Gently come back to center. Hold it. Good. Let's reset. Opposite side. Exhale, reach for 2. Center for 2. Exhale. You can bring that other arm down. Just get set up on this side. Exhale. Inhale. Then just work up, bringing that other arm off the ground if you can. Inhale. Back to center. Take it out for 2. Again, as you extend that arm and the leg, you want to pull that belly button, those lower abs, into the spine. Exhale out for 2. You've got 4 more on this side. Let's go. Take it out. Then in. Take it out. Then in. 2 more. Last one. We take it out and hold it. You flex that foot. Little pulses. Let's go. Drop. Drop. Again, I want you to be pulling those abs so tightly into the spine, into the ball. You have 8, 7, 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Last one. Hug those knees in. Good. We are just going to take that ball away or your cushion. Okay, guys, are we ready? Drawing that belly button into the spine. Just come back to that neutral spine. I just want you to take a deep breath in. As you exhale, your knees are at tabletop. You are drawing your belly button in, so you have engaged here. Good. You're just going to pick up your ball. Don't worry about your cushion here because it's just going to get in the way. So if you don't have a ball, don't worry. I'm going to improvise. We're going to lift that upper body. You're just going to needle that ball through those legs. If you don't have a ball, you can just tap those fingertips. We go change, change. Again, working those lower abs. Let's go. We go change. Woo. Change. Woo. Change. 10, 9, 8, 7, let's go. 6, for 5, for 4, for 4, for 4. Yes, team. 3, for 2. Last one. You are out. Good. Just hugging those knees in. Just circle those knees round. Start to drop the knees over to one side. Drawing that belly button in. Just feel that nice spinal twist, that release of the lower back. Inhale. Bring your knees back to center. Up and over to the other side. Perfect work. Good. Hug both of the knees into the chest. Gently roll up to sitting. Woo. Good work here. Reaching that arm up and over. Really lengthen through that waistline. Up and over to the other side. We're just going to stretch out that lower back as well. So we're just keeping those legs crossed. Think about reaching forward. Try not to round the spine. You want to grow tall through the crown of that head and just reaching forward, just finding that stretch through that lower back. Just breathe. Inhale, exhale. Can you reach those fingers a little bit further forward? Hold it here. Good work. Gently walk those hands in. I hope you are feeling good. So that was your lower ab workout here, using the ball or a cushion. It wasn't a great deep burn, but they are really good exercises for engaging those lower abdominals and just working that lower abdominal core area. So let me know in the comments if you enjoyed that, if you felt some hard work there or not. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I almost forgot what I was going to say there. And I will see you next week. So that was a requested workout. So if you want any more, let me know in the comments. See you soon.